Hello everybody, this is Simon with Let's Play Mega Man Zero. This one took a long time to come around, mostly because I was stubborn. This one attempt here is actually pretty old, but then I tried for weeks, literally, because I just didn't have that much time to redo it all over again and again until I could finally get a good recording. Until I finally admitted to myself that I would never get better at this one here. Just because I was so sick and tired of doing this. There is a little bit of farming necessary at the start. I have by now gotten a bit better at that, but it doesn't really matter because you're really not pressed for time in this mission, because I guess the game assumes that you are going to go through all of the rooms and fight all of those fucking tanks and try to collect the Cyber Elves even while trying for a good rank. But this is completely brain dead if you do that, so just farm at the start and avoid all of that shit. It really doesn't matter, and compared to some other missions, like the last one, where the enemy requirement is just asinine, this is really not that big of a problem. That fish here tends to get me sometimes. It's the only time I really get hit during normal mission, which is good because, as I've already mentioned, I have kind of a few problems with the boss. So if you just dash here, this shot will take out both fish, no problem. To be a bit careful here for the missiles. If you see the top ones fired, you're good to go. And usually if those will have the same pattern. I mean, they're not as random as I stated in the original video. The problem is that it depends on the position of the sub, and that changes after every attempt, of course, so it seems like it's random. Should probably clarify that. But if you get it down consistently, just scout out where they are firing at the moment. It usually shouldn't be a problem. So, this part here can be kind of tricky because the arm guy is an ass, but if you keep him stun locked with shots, it's not that big of a deal. You have to wait here, because that asshole here ruined many attempts just because I was impatient by getting up on the stairs. This is the quickest way to deal with the computers, I think. Well, maybe there is a quicker way too, that speedrunners use, but I think this kind of slick looking at least. And this time I got it perfect. I'm so proud of myself, I know. Don't forget this guy, don't forget him, and then do not drop down here, because this is such a trap. Fucking hate this. If that guy here stays there at the left, that's really close, because that guy almost hit me. But never mind, that was that. And we can get to the boss. So, Leviathan, as I've already mentioned, is kind of the bane of my existence just because she is so formulaic. I should really be able to formulate a clear-cut strategy like be away from her when she shoots this one, so I can have time to react, and be close to her when she shoots this one, and you can't really goad her and landing at a certain position, but there is still this little element of randomness in her otherwise really fixed pattern, like where she's going to up in relative to you, and sometimes I just goof up like this one because I get overconfident, and yeah, the little things. For example, you really should dash under her ice ring, because that way when she starts moving for her falling crystal attack, she will not bump into you. You should not stay close to her when she shoots those things here, and you should try and get behind her when she shoots this one here. You see, all those little things that kind of add up and make this fight more complicated than it seems at first glance, which also makes it a good fight. Do not doubt that. So, this is her X-Kill, and the X-Kill is the only good one of the 4 Guardians, because it doesn't take her ages, and it's just really stupid just now, it doesn't take her ages to fire it up, and it completely changes the fight. So this dragon here deals an assload of damage. You have to get rid of it ASAP, because dodging it all the time is really, really hard. And I do kind of a bad job, but at least the first time you get the idea how it works. It really is pretty damn hard to concentrate on getting the dragon away quickly while she's hassling you with all of her shit. And see, it barely eked out an S rank here, and I couldn't for the life of me get a better boss fight. I hope you will excuse that. I think it is pretty clear what you have to do. You just have to get more consistent, really cool about it, not lose your head, like always, but yeah. Thank you very much for your attention. It just wouldn't come around.